SpaceX never fails to exceed our expectations. At the end of every year, we find ourselves saying, "This was an incredible year. There's no way they could do better." But then comes the next year, and they prove us wrong yet again. While 2023 was an impressive year for SpaceX, it pales in comparison to the groundbreaking achievements of 2024. This year, SpaceX accomplished feats that no one thought possible, breaking records and setting new benchmarks for the aerospace industry. In this video, we're going to dive into their biggest accomplishments, so significant that they might remain unmatched for years to come. Before we delve deeper, make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on Starship, SpaceX, and their other groundbreaking achievements. SpaceX completed a total of 137 orbital launches in 2024, breaking its previous record of 96 launches in 2023. To put this into perspective, SpaceX's 137 launches accounted for more than half of all orbital launches conducted worldwide in 2024. The record-breaking 96 launches in 2023 were already a significant milestone. Before that, the global record for most orbital launches in a single year was held by the Soviet Union, which completed 101 launches in 1982. SpaceX's 96 launches in 2023 came remarkably close to breaking that decades-old record, and many believed it to be the highest a single company or organization could achieve in modern times. However, surpassing that record in 2024 by a margin of 36 launches. The majority of SpaceX's 2024 launches were carried out by the Falcon 9 rocket, which completed 128 missions while the Falcon Heavy handled 2 additional missions. The Falcon 9's performance is particularly noteworthy because it has become the backbone of SpaceX's launch operations. In fact, the Falcon 9 has been so successful that in 2024, it completed more orbital launches on its own than most countries achieved collectively. SpaceX's exceptional operational efficiency is largely driven by its groundbreaking focus on reusability. A key milestone in 2024 was achieved when a single Falcon 9 booster completed its 24th flight, setting a new record for reusability. This accomplishment underscores how far SpaceX has come since it first started reusing rocket boosters. The concept of reusing rocket boosters was initially met with skepticism in the aerospace industry. Traditionally, rockets were considered expendable, with most components being discarded after a single use. SpaceX challenged this norm with the successful landing of its Falcon 9 booster during a mission in December 2015. This historic achievement marked the first time a booster was recovered intact and opened the door to the possibility of refurbishing and reusing rockets. The first reused Falcon 9 booster was launched in March 2017. Reusing boosters is a complex process that involves several stages. After a mission, the booster separates from the upper stage and uses grid fins for controlled descent. It performs a series of burns using its engines to slow down and navigate back to a landing site, which can be either a ground-based pad or a drone ship stationed in the ocean. SpaceX operates a fleet of drone ships, including Just Read the Instructions, A Short Fall of Gravitas, and Of Course I Still Love You. These autonomous ships are equipped with thrusters to maintain their position in the ocean, allowing the booster to land safely. Once recovered, the booster is transported back to SpaceX facilities for inspection and refurbishment. Engineers assess the condition of the booster, replacing or repairing components as needed. For instance, the engines, grid fins, and thermal protection systems are thoroughly inspected to ensure they meet the stringent requirements for another flight. This meticulous process ensures that reused boosters are as reliable as new ones. The financial benefits of reusing boosters are substantial. A new Falcon 9 rocket costs approximately $62 million to produce, while refurbishing a recovered booster is estimated to cost between $2 million and $3 million. This cost reduction translates to significant savings for SpaceX and its customers. Over the years, the reusability model has allowed SpaceX to undercut competitors in the commercial launch market, further solidifying its leadership position. The most frequently reused boosters in the fleet are from the Falcon 9 Block 5 series, which was introduced in 2018. This iteration of the Falcon 9 rocket was specifically designed for rapid reusability, with features like reinforced landing legs, improved thermal protection, and upgraded engines capable of withstanding multiple launches and landings. Although the Falcon rockets achieved remarkable success in 2024 with record-breaking launch numbers, SpaceX's most significant achievement this year came from its Starship program. Starship represents a major step forward in space exploration, focusing on deep space missions and human colonization. Unlike the Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy, which are optimized for frequent orbital launches and satellite deployments, Starship is designed for long-duration missions to destinations such as the Moon and Mars. Standing at 120 meters tall, Starship is the largest and most powerful rocket ever built, capable of carrying over 100 metric tons of payload to low Earth orbit. In 2024, Starship conducted 5 test flights, each contributing valuable data to the development process. While the total number of launches may seem small compared to the Falcon rockets, the complexity and importance of these tests cannot be overstated. The first 4 flights focused on validating key systems, such as liftoff procedures, flight stability, atmospheric re-entry, and heat shield performance. These missions allowed SpaceX to refine the Starship's design and address technical challenges encountered in earlier attempts. The 5th test flight, conducted on October 13, 2024, marked a turning point for the Starship program. This flight demonstrated several critical advancements, including the successful recovery of the Super Heavy booster using the Mechazilla arms on the launch tower. This was the first time the booster was caught by the mechanical arms rather than relying on traditional landing legs. This system eliminates the need for landing legs, reducing weight, and allowing for faster turnaround times between flights. The successful Mechazilla catch was a significant milestone, proving that SpaceX's approach to rapid reusability is feasible and practical. During the same flight, Starship successfully demonstrated its improved heat shield technology. The spacecraft endured the intense heat and stress of atmospheric re-entry and completed a controlled splashdown in the Indian Ocean. This marked the first fully successful mission for Starship, showcasing its ability to perform a complete end-to-end flight. There were reports suggesting that SpaceX was preparing to launch one more Starship test flight before the end of 2024. However, as the year comes to a close, it now appears that the much-anticipated Flight 7 will take place in the first half of January 2025. The mission is currently scheduled for January 10th. Flight 7 will feature Booster 14, a Block 1 Super Heavy booster, paired with Ship 33, the first flight-ready Block 2 Starship. This new Block 2 version includes significant design enhancements, such as a stretched propellant tank and increased height. The planned trajectory for Flight 7 will follow a suborbital path similar to earlier Starship flights. The vehicle is expected to splash down in the Indian Ocean approximately 1 hour after launch. This flight profile is designed to test the performance of key systems, including stage separation, orbital insertion, and atmospheric re-entry. SpaceX aims to collect critical data that will further refine the Starship system for future missions. Leading up to the launch, SpaceX has been conducting rigorous preparations. Booster 14 was transported to the orbital launch mount at Starbase and recently completed a static fire test to ensure its engines and systems are fully operational. The Federal Aviation Administration granted the necessary launch license on December 17, 2024, allowing SpaceX to move forward with final checks and preparations. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.